What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome to our little corner of the internet. Today we're going to be watching a video from Roca News. I already said this before, but I'm really enjoying their content recently. And today's video is titled Inside New Jersey's Rural Deep South, which already, just judging by the cows, I'm ready to move. I'm just, anything I see, I'm like, yes. So, without further ado, let's see what this video is about.
What do you say to the people who say that rural New Jersey doesn't exist?
What's this? What is this? What would you call this?
Yeah.
If I want to shoot a groundhog, I just go on the deck and shoot it. They're allergic to lead.
Oh my god. Okay. Let me think back. I love Granny. She seems like an amazing person. But I think rural New Jersey might be a bit too much for me. That's crazy. Now this is a granny who has a shotgun on the porch.
This is a New Jersey you probably didn't think exists.
You go out in a couple hours and kill 6 or 7 rabbits.
Southwest Jersey is rural, agricultural, and even below the Mason-Dixon line. And there's no place in southern Jersey that's more rural than Salem County. How far back?
I have nothing. Some of you guys know that I don't eat like meat products, or I eat fish, like I'm pescatarian. But I have nothing against people hunting, or like, you know, if that's their hobby, that's their hobby. And I have absolutely nothing against people eating meat. And I actually find it quite nice if people, you know, hunt their own food and stuff like that. I respect that. But I think I would be like, rather than them being my worst nightmare, because I would hate to see, you know, cute bunnies being killed, I would probably be their one nightmare, because everything they try to hunt, I would probably just have as a pet in my backyard.
Did your family go?
1692.
And that's where we wanted to explore. Driving through rural Jersey, we found prosperous farm towns, peaceful beach towns, and also one of the most dangerous towns in America.
I don't know about a thing, but I know about I'm homeless.
This is like the nicest town in the world. It can happen anywhere. My daughter was murdered around the corner.
That's gonna be close.
Come with us to rural New Jersey to see life in the deep south of the Garden State. The drive into Salem County was beautiful. This was not the New Jersey of the Sopranos or Jersey Shore or suburbia. This was farm country. We first met up with a Roca subscriber named Mitchell, who emailed us about Salem County.
Oh, I started working on our farm around like 11 years old, I think. Even earlier, actually, probably. I started doing like with picking tomatoes, and then just taking care of the animals, like the cows, the chickens, stuff like that. Per acre, yeah, we put out like, a ton of produce, ton of like beef and dairy and stuff.
How far back did your family go?
1692 is when the rice,
1692.
Wow.
Yeah, this road right here, this is like one of my favorite roads.
Kind of looks like Finland. I love it. Looks very, very farmlandy.
We used to drag race too. Actually, I had a Mustang for a while that I wrecked, but this was the road we used to like take it and just like drag race and stuff. See how fast we can get it going. It's just like no houses or cars or anything. Which I probably shouldn't be saying that on camera. I don't do it anymore.
Your officer, he's right here. I'll give you his information. While New Jersey is America's most densely populated state, Salem County is the least populated in the state. 40% of it is farmland, and it produces a ton of tomatoes, corn, blueberries, and more. It puts the garden in Garden State.
Yeah, it used to be really rural, but, you know, times are changing.
Yeah, it's not like it used to be.
Yeah.
I used to plow right out to the road and turn around the road and go back. But you can't ever do that the last 10 years. I mean, it's something.
So you've lived here your whole life?
Down the road here a mile, yeah. Bob bought this place, I don't know, 30 some years ago.
Yeah.
Wow. So when you were a kid, what was this community like?
Worked.
When did you start working?
6 or 7 picking tomatoes.
Very different than how a lot of 10-year-olds are today on their screens and their iPads.
Never had none of this stuff. I've had 3 knees in, my ankle fused, back operated on, neck operated on.
See, I don't know if how like you all know that I'm probably a country girl. I don't think I'm for the city, but I don't know how immersed I could get into it, but I have such respect for people who live like this. I don't know, there's something so beautiful about it. Just like, like, and then like the generations that come after respect that. I don't know. I find it beautiful, okay?
Carpal tunnel, both hands, over the years. And I'm still going. I hurt, but I go. Just keep going.
Keep
Just
moving.
don't quit.
What's your favorite part about life out here?
Well, it's pretty quiet. The neighbor on that side, she couldn't hear a clap of thunder. So she's a good neighbor. And the other neighbors are good. We get along. Yeah, if they see something they don't like, they'll call you if something's going on.
Yeah.
I love that.
Like if my neighbor thought that you guys were doing something wrong, she'd call me right away.
Yeah.
Believe me, she's right in that kitchen right now with her binoculars.
Now this sounds like a place for me.
She knows what's going on. Her favorite time of year is when these cows have their calves. I said, Betty Ann, we're on duty now. Keep an eye on them. If you see them walking in circles or starting to have a calf, give me a call. Oh yeah, got it.
These cows look happy. They look.
Oh yeah, they're happy. They look better in the freezer, but they're happy. I mean, when I grew
Oh my god. She did not just say that in front of the cows. They look better in the freezer. Oh my goodness. Granny is on fire.
up, I grew up at Stoke Creek. If I wanted to go see somebody, I had to get on my pony and ride for 3 or 4 miles.
That's how you grew up.
Yeah,
That sounds like out of a book.
it was. I didn't realize it at the time. Yeah, but I was lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, I got some family won't talk to me because I voted for Trump. Okay, don't talk to me. I wish you could run again. I'd vote for him again.
That's something that, like, you all know that I don't really like to get political, but like that families break up because of different political views. It's just, it goes over my head, and I find it very, very sad, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we had twins born one year, and the cow was black, and she had 2 black, calves. And I made up a sign because everybody was taking pictures of Amos and Andy. Somebody said, you know what, you better not do that. Not in this day and age.
Wow.
All right, this is not the kind of store you probably picture when you hear New Jersey. This is Zane Western Apparel. And again, does not
We have a Zane in our community.
feel like we're not just in New Jersey, but anywhere in the Northeast. I'm thinking we need to brand some Roka hats just like this. Look at this bad boy. But in all seriousness, if you're enjoying this video, please make sure to subscribe. We love to show places like this. We love to go all across America. If you want to understand America in its totality, smash that subscribe button. We capture without bias or fear. Hope you enjoy this. Rural Jersey's awesome. Follow for more videos like this. Back to South Jersey. Before visiting Salem, we stopped in the tiny town of Alloway. Alloway or Salem, the city? Where would you rather live?
Alloway.
Yeah. What's the deal with Salem?
Sounds a little rough.
It had a beautiful downtown, and one thing we noticed was there were no chain restaurants or stores anywhere. It's all local. So much about Alloway
Really, really cute, the houses that they have there.
feels retro. It feels like a blast from the past, and this is the perfect store for that. Bud's Market. Everyone said we had to come here, and it's just, it looks like it's a different era.
This was my grandmother's store. She took over after my grandfather passed away, and she was running it for like 50 years. And now I'm working for my father, and we're just seeing what we can do, trying to keep things the way they are here, trying to keep the community tight-knit.
Did you like growing up around here?
I loved it. I'd always come in, get a cheesesteak, a hoagie, turkey hoagie or something like that. And it kind of made my childhood, so I love working here.
What about Salem? We've heard of the city, Salem. What's it like?
Salem is a pretty cool place. It's more urban than this is, obviously.
Yeah.
But,
Is it a little rough? That's one thing we've heard.
It's a little bit more rough than it used to be. I would say you can't discredit that,
Look at this device. This is next level technology right here.
You got it.
That does look like Finland.
He bought a surfboard off this
Can't
guy
lie.
on Facebook Marketplace. And
Oh yeah.
this the guy offered this thing as well, just for free.
I saw this string and I was like, what could they possibly be doing?
Yeah.
Are they like measuring a distance?
Yeah.
This is hilarious. Oh, he lost it. Post wakeboard interview.
Yeah, you gonna go?
No, I can't.
No,
I can't
okay.
do that. I'm not as brave as you.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about this part of Jersey?
At this area, I would say just how uncrowded it is. It's nice.
This is really cool what they're doing. I want to do that.
I spent so much time outside growing up. It's great. Can't do that elsewhere.
Look at that. That looks like so much fun.
What's the economy around here? Is it farming?
A lot of people work at well, I won't say a lot of them, but we have a nuclear power plant down in Lower Alloways Creek. A fair amount of people work there. There's a lot of, I would say, trades type people.
What did you do, if I may ask, or what did you do?
I used to drive a milk truck, and then I had terrible things that happened. I actually had my daughter was murdered around the corner, and she was only 10 years old. And as I tell you, this is like the nicest town in the world. It can happen anywhere. All it takes is one bad apple to rot the whole basket, you know. And then after that happened, I kind of lost my footing with things that were important.
How did you come back from that?
Haven't. I still deal with it every day. You know, still struggle. And then unfortunately, I lost my oldest son a couple of years ago from a car crash. So it doesn't get any easier.
Is this Trump country out here?
I believe there are a lot of his supporters out here. And once again, you know, find good in others, don't find what's wrong or don't. When I walk down a dark street at night, the last thing I'm worried about is a transgender person walking the other way at me. You know, it's like kind of a crazy thing to be afraid of. You know, and hey, and if somebody finds love, good for them. It makes them a happier person. It makes them less of a burden on society. If people are happy, they're not a burden. You know, they're productive.
Oh my God. That is horrible. I can't even imagine how hard it must have been for him to go through all of that. I'm trying to hold the tears in.
In society, if people are happy, they're not a burden, you know? They're productive.
The premise of this video is most
I like him.
people have no clue that this part of Jersey exists. They think like suburbs in North Jersey, not like rural, you know.
Yeah, it's a little hidden gem, man. I hope it stays that way, to be honest with you. I hope not too many people find out about it all the way, because it's so cool the way it is, man.
What about Salem, the city? What's Salem like?
Ooh. That's a whole different story, man. Not a real pretty place anymore. A lot of history.
They seem to have like a little bit of rivalry going on between the towns.
There, but it's getting really run down, man. I don't know what's going on down there. I mean, they're trying. I see around the courthouse and stuff, they're trying to revitalize it a little bit.
Now, at this point, we had heard a few warnings about the town of Salem. Salem, New Jersey regularly ranks as New Jersey's most dangerous town. It is a violent crime rate north of 20 per 1,000 residents. But we also heard that the city was beautiful. So, needless to say, we were pretty intrigued to see what we would find in the town of Salem.
I mean, 6,000 people, that's not much, but still like people. Yeah.
This is definitely a small town where lots of people know each other.
Yeah,
we all know each other. Yeah, we all know each other. Sometimes you maybe didn't want to know everybody, but the ones you do, it has a lot of heart. It has a lot of people trying to make things better. It has had a long period of time where there've been no jobs, been no, you know, some of the things that needed to be worked on, they're working on more all the time. But it's slow. It's slow.
Why are so many buildings shut down and abandoned and houses?
Lack of money. You know, sometimes they needed to be repaired.
Lack of interest.
Yeah, people walked away, and we did have a lot of low income that came in, and
we got a project here, we got a project down the other end, we had one to go with that.
yeah. And
When did that happen?
Back in the 60s.
60s, yeah. But the loss of business, like Anchor Glass and Gainers, you know, a lot of people, my grandparents were immigrants, that this is where they came to work. People lived on the streets that now aren't the nicest, and that's where the immigrants lived, and they, you know, worked in the factories, and then all of a sudden the factories closed, and we had Heinz Ketchup, you know, was a big business. There's more people that have moved in that we don't know, but there's a lot of good people here.
Yes.
Down here, we only have one school system, one school district, and everyone knows everyone.
Really?
I personally don't like that.
The downtown is pretty. I mean, there are a lot of.
I don't know. Yeah, I can get how that can get like a little bit like to live in a town where everyone knows everyone knows you, everyone has an opinion about you, and you have a reputation, obviously, because there's not many people. I think that could be stressful, but it also depends kind of where you fall in that reputation, you know. I don't know how I would feel about that. It's hard to imagine to live in a place like that when you've never lived anywhere like that. Like here, I probably, now that I've been living here in this apartment for about 5 months maybe, I maybe know 2 neighbors that I say hi to, you know? I don't even know the other neighbors. Honestly, like, I feel like in this... Why do I feel like I have to whisper? But in this level where I live, there's 4 doors. And I feel like one of the doors, like, different people enter every day. I don't know how many people live in there, but it's crazy. Like, I've seen at least 6 different people enter that house. I have no idea who lives there. I think I do know who lives in one of them. I've seen that person once, and it was because they called my house the delivery house, because I had a lot of deliveries delivered to my house one day. And I don't think I have a neighbor in one of these houses, which is kind of nice. That's where my TV is, on that wall, and here the walls are made out of paper, so, you know. But yeah, I think I like it like this, you know. I have a few people I know, 2 to be exact. I don't even know them, but, you know, I've seen them various times. I think that's more than enough. I kind of like my privacy, so maybe I wouldn't like living in a town like that much. I don't know. Or maybe I would like go to the streets and be like, what's up, Greg? What's up, Bob? Oh, how you doing, Mary? You know, I don't know.
Abandoned buildings, if they just
gotta try it to find out.
Fixed it up, this town would be like totally different.
Oh, let's try. I 100% agree. 100%. And this town, I feel as if, doesn't want that. The people in the town, they don't want that. It doesn't feel like they genuinely want to evolve together. They don't want to invest in their own people. They don't want to invest in their own town. When you come to Jersey, this is not a town you think of trying to go see, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. This is not the town you think of.
Yeah, definitely not. I didn't even know this town really existed until my dad said, hey, let's just, you know, go do this and move here. And yeah, so yeah, man.
They took all the businesses, took them to Pennsville, Woodstown, Alloway. A lot of the businesses are still businesses, but they just relocated. It's what it is out here. You know, it's a product of the opportunities that's around for people. And a lot of people out here lost hope. And it's about, you know, getting a better life.
Yeah. So you grew up around here?
Practically. Wichtown. I graduated from Wichtown.
How has it changed since you were in high school?
A whole lot. Money-wise, I especially at my father, because the whole thing of it is, it's just hard to get in housing.
Yeah.
Subsidized if you got a record or a job, no transportation. The bus, that's what I'm waiting on. That's the only way in and out of here. If you don't have a vehicle and you ain't working at McDonald's,
there's no way.
You know, and the cost of living is expensive. What you looking at?
We left Salem and continued southward to the bottom of the county. And along the way, we saw some more beautiful farmland. And that farmland slowly turned into coastline. We arrived at the beach where we felt like we had stumbled on a well-kept secret. A quaint South Jersey beach town.
Yes. Take me there.
The county is not what you think of when people hear New Jersey. They think of suburbs, they think of Sopranos.
It used to be. It's getting worse now. More.
Like Salem County City is downtown. That's horrible. I mean, I work there with my kids are in school. It's bad.
What's frustrating is the city should be beautiful. The buildings are amazing. The courthouse was unbelievable.
Drugs.
Drugs?
That's with drugs.
Alright, one thing about this town is I have never seen so many American flags. Literally, like, every house has them here. This entire county seems to be super patriotic. It's pretty impressive. Now, while the town of Salem was certainly a bit bleak, most of Salem County felt remarkably peaceful. The people were incredible.
I feel like I was hearing my fridge or something beep, but I don't think so.
Incredibly friendly, and the land itself was beautiful. It goes to show that every state is way more nuanced and diverse than you probably think it is. This isn't the Jersey of Snooki or Polly Walnuts. This is the Jersey of farmers and freedom and shooting groundhogs from your front porch. And this is the Jersey where retirees can listen to the waves crash along the shore as a bay becomes a river in their quiet little hideaway town. Thank you so much for watching, and please make sure to subscribe to support our channel and to see more overlooked places like Salem County, Jersey. What do you say?
That was a very, very nice video. I really hope they would have shown a little bit more of this last town here. It looks beautiful. But yeah, it's interesting to see how, like, in the same state, different towns are obviously doing different things. And, like, I don't know, they didn't really get to what actually affected Salem to end up being in worse position than the other towns, but I think that's really interesting, because it does look pretty and it looks bigger. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!